My parents told me to cancel my own high school graduation dinner because my sister was having a hard week. I left home before midnight. 2 years later, she stood in my apartment hallway screaming that my success was ruining her life. I graduated 4th in my class. Nothing was planned except one dinner, a steakhouse reservation for 6 that I paid the deposit on myself with money from my pharmacy job. Me, my 3 best friends, my grandma, and supposedly my parents. The night before, at dinner, my mom cleared her throat in that way that always meant bad news for exactly one person at the table. About tomorrow, we think it's best to cancel. My sister Madison, 16, was stirring her pasta with her eyes down, doing her wounded bird routine. Mom explained, Madison had just been cut from the varsity dance team. She was fragile right now, and a whole dinner celebrating me would rub salt in it. Dad added his signature line, "You already got to graduate, that's the reward." For context, 2 months earlier, they'd thrown Madison a surprise party with a rented photo booth for making JV captain. JV captain of the B team got a photo booth. 4th in my class got asked to cancel a steak dinner so the captain of the B team wouldn't feel bad about being demoted from it. Madison looked up right then, and I caught it. The tiny, satisfied press of her lips before she went back to looking devastated. I said, "Okay." I went upstairs, and then something in me, very calmly, finished packing itself. 2 suitcases, my laptop, my documents, my $1,100 in savings from 18 months of weekend shifts. I texted my grandma, the one person who'd planned to come to that dinner, and she replied in under 5 minutes, "Come tonight, I'll leave the porch light on." When I came downstairs with the suitcases at 11:30, my mom actually laughed. "Oh, please, over a dinner?" "It was never one dinner, Mom." My dad didn't get up. Madison filmed me leaving from the top of the stairs. I still think about that sometimes. She filmed it. Grandma's spare room became my launch pad. I enrolled at community college for the nursing track, kept my pharmacy job, added weekend caregiving shifts at an assisted living facility. The first year was brutal in the boring way. Bus passes, secondhand scrubs, studying anatomy flashcards on my breaks, but I passed everything. Transferred to the State University's nursing program with a scholarship for healthcare workers. The assisted living facility wrote me the recommendation letter. Last spring, I passed my licensing exam on the first attempt and got hired into the cardiac unit at the biggest hospital in the region. 21 years old, an actual salary, benefits, and a badge with my name and RN on it. I posted one photo, the badge on my kitchen counter next to my coffee mug. I'm not even connected to family online, but Madison's boyfriend apparently follows me. 4 days later, my buzzer rang at 9:40 on a weeknight. Madison. I hadn't seen her in over 2 years. Curiosity won, which was my mistake. She started before my door was fully open. "You did that post on purpose. You knew it would get back to us." "It's a picture of my badge, Madison. Mom and Dad won't stop comparing me to you now. Your sister put herself through nursing school. Your sister has her own apartment. You left to make me look bad, and it's working." Here's her situation, courtesy of the family gossip that reaches Grandma. 18 now, gap year turned gap years, quit her retail job after 3 weeks because the manager disrespected her. No classes, no plan, and apparently every dinner at home now features my ghost sitting in my old chair, outperforming her without even being present. "I left because they canceled my graduation dinner for your feelings," I said. "Everything after that I built alone. You were all invited to leave me alone, and you did." She got louder. "I was selfish. I'd abandoned them. I'd always needed to be the special one." My neighbor cracked her door. Madison slapped my door frame on her way out, but she wasn't done. She went home and told my parents I'd invited her over to gloat, mocked her to her face, and shoved her out. My mother called from an unknown number, so I'd answer. "How dare you humiliate your little sister? After everything this family sacrificed for you." I asked her to name one thing. One sacrifice, one dinner, one time they'd chosen me. The silence went on so long, I checked if the call dropped. Then she found her footing. "You're destroying this family." "No," I said. "I graduated from it." I hung up and blocked the number. Grandma comes to my place for dinner every other Sunday now. Last week she brought candles because it was my birthday, 22. We celebrated, loudly. Steak.